If you're an entrepreneur, author, speaker, subject matter expert, or executive in charge of sales and marketing, and you're struggling to learn how to attract, capture, and convert more of your ideal prospects into customers online, then you've come to the right place. Welcome to the video and podcast series created by Mason Dukacek. He's an author, keynote speaker, and his ideas have been featured in Selling Power Magazine, Entrepreneur, and the New York Times. His segments take place practically anywhere, in his car, in the studio, online, or in the field on projects. And his goal is to share at least one valuable perspective, insight, tip, or strategy that can help you make better business decisions faster, particularly when it comes to growing your business online, increasing the demand for what you offer, and positioning yourself in a way that makes you practically irresistible to your ideal clients when they discover you in online search results and social media. Let's join him now and explore today's topic.
Hi, this is Mason Dukacek, and I'm here with Miss Hancock.
Hello.
And we're here today for a food for thought segment.
Good food.
Give some people some ideas to noodle around on. And the topic of today is what part of someone's marketing budget, traditional advertising budget, should be allocated for online marketing, video marketing, social media marketing, and why? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, so I see a lot of industries that continue to pretty much put all of their advertising budget in traditional advertising, being print and radio, TV, what have you.
Sure.
And then they kind of dabble a bit with social media, but they aren't really working the social media. And my thought is, why?
I would go beyond just social media and just say all of online marketing.
Video
marketing,
exactly.
SEO.
Video marketing, SEO, really putting time into your website. And because, believe me, it all goes invisible if you're not working the content. It all, like Google doesn't see it anymore, Right. So I would like to plead, this is my plea, to all of you out there still hanging out with what you know, because there's a comfort zone. Right? That's your comfort zone is, I already know what to expect from my TV and my radio and my print ads. Right. I get this world. Now you want me to go over online, and that's scary. That's out of my comfort zone.
Totally understand why people wouldn't want to spend money on stuff they don't understand yet.
Exactly.
And especially the stuff that's changing, and I get it.
And it's hard to wrap your head around because it is a completely different way of marketing. It's not, you think about a TV ad is very one-sided. It's you talking to the people. They don't get to talk back. There's not a conversation with social media, and this does scare people. That but what if they say mean things?
Sure.
What if they don't like? Believe me, they're saying it anyway.
Right.
Even if they're talking about you. They're talking about you. They are participating in your marketing without you even knowing it. If you're not online, you're not even giving yourself a chance to really check it out.
I get a kick out of the people who are like, well, I can't really talk about online because then people would find out like what our pricing is and our product information. It's like, newsflash, they can find out your pricing anyway. You say,
my competitors will see.
Right.
Like your competitors can figure this out very simply.
It's just like, and I've had people go like, no, because all our pricing is confidential and our representatives don't give that out. It's like, your representatives are probably obsolete, and you've got competitors or customers who are ranting about your company or your pricing in some forum somewhere, and unless you can censor all of your customers, which you can't,
right,
then it can be found.
Well, and then you touched upon one of my favorite things is transparency. Being transparent. Transparency is big. People want to know who they're doing business with, and you have to woo them now. So here's the thing with social media and online marketing that I feel is so important for all of you still kind of just working the traditional advertising end. Traditional advertising has its place. Doesn't need to go away. It's definitely necessary.
I don't think they're mutually exclusive choices.
No,
I think
they're
one
not. It all has to be a part
each strengthen the other.
It's holistic in many ways. I like to think of when you're doing any kind of advertising, a campaign or what have you. Okay, first I'm going to use the word flow. If I see this particular advertisement on TV and it it intrigues me enough to get online and check it out, and I go to your web page or your Facebook page and there's no mention of it, I just got lost, right? So you've there, you stopped the flow right there. You had them, and then they got lost. So that's a problem. The other thing is that many times, when you're advertising about, here's us, this is what we're doing, that is very much a handshake. That's like, hey, nice to meet you, right?
Yes.
And then you don't do a handshake and go, okay, now here, buy this.
Right.
You don't do that. You're just meeting each other, right?
Right.
You can then take that, hey, nice to meet you. By the way, come to our Facebook page and learn more about, or we share, or give them reasons to go over there and
That's
check you
important,
out.
by the way. Not just, hey, like us on Facebook. I mean, why?
Why?
What's in it for me if I
Why am I going over there? And then I go to your Facebook page and I like you. Now, this is golden. Now is your opportunity to start a relationship with me, to start to build that relationship so I get to know who you are. Facebook, your videos, whatever you're doing online is really you. It's your personality.
do? Yes.
Are you a likable enough company or organization that I actually want to be a part of your world? And if you are, then I'm yours. I will hang out with you. I will take the information that you're giving me, and at some point the scales start to tip where you're giving, and it's just human to
Sure.
go, well, now I need to give something to you for all this great stuff that you've been sharing with me, and I get to be a part of your world, and I really like you guys, and I feel comfortable with you now, and I feel like we have a very good relationship, and you haven't let me down. So now I'm ready to be a customer or a client. So my thought is take some of that advertising budget, put it online, right? You got to start.
Because guess what? Part of your prospects are going online, and what a lot of people don't think of is they have this idea that I just need name recognition, because that's what the people sell and advertise and try to convince them they need is name recognition, name recognition, name recognition. But I don't care if you have an auto shop down the street and people remember your name. Guess what? They're going to go online because they don't carry yellow pages with them. They're going to go online on their mobile phones, their tablet, or their computer, and they're going to find out, hey, how do I reach that business? And they'll do a search online because they might find hours of operation, the phone number, the address. Hey, do I need to call for an appointment? Whatever it may be. So when they do, you need to make sure that your stuff comes up.
Exactly. Or it's after hours. They're not going to be able to get a hold of you, but they have a question and they just want to get it out of their head. Wow, it's so much easier to message it on Facebook or put a tweet out to them so that they can get that message later. It really is satisfying to be able to, okay, I got this question, I got to call them in the morning. I better write it down so I don't forget to call them. I love that I can just get on a Facebook page and go, hey, I have a question for you. And not all questions, by the way, can be answered on the Facebook page. So I give them that. We've had that happen with some of our clients where people will ask a question, and it really is the kind of thing that requires a conversation.
Sure.
If someone's like, hey, how much are your wedding cakes? Well,
Right.
those kind of things. Let's talk about it, But if you have a simple question that you just want to get out of your head and you just need it answered, it's so nice to be able to go online and ask it.
And see, and this is where I would not choose an alternative approach, but complementary approaches. I happen to be a big proponent of videos that answer questions.
Exactly.
Starting with the most frequently asked questions, and I'm a big fan of Mike Koenig's out in San Diego, and he pointed out years ago when I first started learning about some of this stuff, he's like, come up with the videos that answer the should ask questions.
Exactly.
Because that really demonstrates that you're proactively looking for ways to better serve the needs of your clients, and if you're giving them answers to questions that can save them headache or have them achieve success.
Right.
And by giving them answers to questions they wouldn't have even thought to ask.
So there's two thoughts. You've got questions that people already ask, questions they
That they
should
should
ask,
ask.
which gives you a lot of educational opportunities right there.
Correct. And what I believe is if I put out, as a business owner, if I put out that kind of content, that other people on social media will say, hey, you've got this question. Well, hey, here's a video, or here's an answer to it. And I can put my videos on Pinterest. I can put my videos on Facebook. I can put my videos on YouTube. I can put them everywhere. So everywhere where my ideal prospects and clients would be.
Exactly.
And and the whole idea about what part of your advertising budget should be shifted to online. What part of your business is going online. I mean, I have a Mont Blanc pen that I was given as a gift, and I think it's about $100 pen. And I had an appointment, and in the town that I live in, there is an Office Max. I went into Office Max to get a replacement ink thing for this, and they only had a black one and a blue one, so I picked the black one. And when I got to St. Louis and needed to use it, it didn't fit. It was not the right one. I had a choice of one, it wasn't the right one, so I went to an Office Max in Fenton, and they didn't have one there either. They didn't have any of them there. Then I went to another one in Olive or something like that. So, I mean, I went to my third Office Max, and at that one, I had to walk around the whole building one time before I found somebody that I could talk to, and it was just a terrible experience. I didn't want
Too much driving.
Too much driving, too much hassle. So, bottom line is, I would have had a better experience just going online because I knew they had it in stock and it could be shipped. And when I was getting it, expectations would be met. I could literally have gone online, found the replacement ink that I needed, and ordered it and paid for it in less time than it probably would have taken me to walk from the parking lot around the store one time to find a live person I could talk to tell me they didn't have it.
Yeah.
So, unless you're absolutely certain that people have to talk to you and they have to come in your store and they have to visit with you, which I'm not convinced is the case, to have a good customer experience, then
online.
You need to be online, and you need to make sure that you're directing a portion of your marketing online to be where those people who are already online are looking.
Meet your people where they are.
So that would be my food for thought. Is there anything you'd like to add?
I think we got it.
Great. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
This segment was made possible by the St. Louis-based social media marketing, video production, and reputation management experts at buildatribe.com and businesswebvideos.com. As of the date of this recording, at buildatribe.com, you can get a free video series that reveals many of the most powerful and best-kept secrets of how to attract, capture, and convert more of your ideal prospects into customers. If you're already into Facebook marketing, Twitter marketing, or Pinterest marketing, and even if you're not, you can register for free at businesswebvideos.com and get access to instructional videos that show you how to protect and repair your reputation online and avoid the #1 mistake businesses make when marketing online or using social media for business.